Hey, how is everyone doing today? I hope you are all fantastic. So what I have is that I did try out for the very first time the Baby Skin Instant Pore Eraser. I did try out the Mega Protein Wet n Wild Mascara. I got another Wet n Wild Mattifying Pressed Powder, the Fergie Desert Festival Eyeshadow Palette. And this is the look that I got. I really love it. The orange is really awesome. Really pretty with my eye color too. Again, any sort of brown eyes, it really brings out the golden in them. So if you would like to see how I got this look, just stay tuned. Alright, to start out, I got a new product that I have never used before, and it's obviously still in the package. Maybelline, it's Baby Skin Instant Pore Eraser. I'm pretty excited about this, so we're just going to go ahead and open it up now. It just says it instantly blurs pores. It's got a translucent gel formula, smoothing and refines skin something, because I ripped it off. Looks totally cute. A little bit, and the cap just has a little opening like that. So if you can see my face, I truly have a lot of blackheads, and you can visibly see my pores. And my skin is not looking too good right now. But I'm going to take this on the back of my hand. I think a little bit goes a long way. This looks like the same kind of consistency as the e.l.f. Mineralized face primer that I usually use. So yeah, it feels about the same. Got a little bit of that on my finger. As soon as you put it on, it's very velvety. It instantly kind of mattifies it too, which is cool. I don't think we'll really be able to tell what it's going to look like until I get my makeup on, but it's looking to me like it's doing a good job. I'm going to go ahead and put that on the other side too, because we're doing a full face here. Alright, so now that I've let my instant pore eraser kind of settle in, so I'm going to be taking my beauty blender, and I did already moisten it, so it's kind of ready to go. And I'll be using my L'Oreal True Match liquid foundation in W1 and just putting that on the back of my hand. It's very liquidy. I'm just going to take the fattest end of my beauty blender and just tap that on. I know there's a lot of that. I poured too much, so I'm just going to start applying that to my face. Yeah, I definitely don't need all this. I'm actually pretty impressed. It has really already minimized the look of my pores. My hand's getting tired. It's terrible. Okay, yeah, so I definitely put way too much on my hand. I should know better. Okay, so I have my foundation on, and it looks great. You can't really see much of anything. See over here and over here? It looks so good. I'm pretty impressed. Curious to see how it lasts during the day. That'll be the true test. I'm gonna go ahead and use some concealer, and this is by Ulta. It's the Fabulous Face Natural Finish Concealer. And the color is light. So I'm going to put that on the back of my hand so that I don't contaminate the whole jar. And I'm just going to dab that on the area. Okay, so next I also bought this, the Wet n Wild. It's the Fergie collection, and this is supposed to be a mattifying powder. So I'm going to use this setting powder for my foundation. So I'm excited to use it. Packaging is actually pretty cute. It's kind of thick, and when you open it up, there's your powder, and then there's a little applicator underneath, which I'm not actually going to use, but that's a pretty cute package. I'm going to this is a big fluffy brush, and set my foundation with it. And I just like how it doesn't give me any more color, because I truly am very pale. But that pore eraser looks great. It really looks great, so I'm liking it so far. We'll see how it goes throughout the day. Okay, so next I want to do the eyebrows. I'm going to take my normal Jordana traditional eyeliner pencil in 02 Black. So I'm going to go ahead and underline my eyebrows like usual. I'll go ahead and fill them in and edge like I usually do. Now I'm just going to take my eyebrow brush and just kind of brush them out. Oh, my AC just came on. That feels good. So I'm going to be taking one of their Wet n Wild Fergie palettes. It is called Desert Festival, but I'm going to be using that color in the middle, and it's a very matte brown. See how pretty this palette is? Oh, I'm so excited to use it. But I want to use that brown actually on my brow. But I'm going to take my L'Oreal Wear Infinite in Lush Raven. I'm going to take that on my flat angled brush. So I'm just going to do the outer corners like I usually would. Now I'm going to take that color in the middle with the same brush of the Fergie palette, put that towards the front. It kind of doesn't look much different actually. So eyebrows are looking good. So now we're going to do the eyes. I'm going to go ahead and prime my lids with my Maybelline Superstay 24-Hour Concealer. Blend that in. So you could use the highlight color that's in here or whatever, the lightest color in here for a highlight. To me, this color is a little too dark as a highlight for me personally, but if you have any sort of a darker skin tone, that would actually work really well. I'm going to be using the Maybelline Expert Wear in Champagne Fizz, the usual, this one, a little bit of that on the edge of my brush, and just run that under my brow bone. And I'll put a little bit of that on my inner corner. So I am going to use the palette now, and I'm a sucker for using my fingers, especially with these colors. So I think I want to use this color on the inner part of my lid, and then this color, orange, on the outer part. And then I will use these colors to blend up. Ooh, that's so pretty. So I'm going to be putting that on the inner part of my lid. And if you don't want to use your fingers, just a flat brush will work. Feels nice. Okay, and now I'm going to take that other orange. It's just like a terracotta orange. It's really pretty. And this is a matte color, but ooh, that comes off really well though. So I'm going to put that on the edge and kind of blend those colors together right in the middle with my finger. And I'm going to go ahead and jump to this middle matte color. And I'm going to put that in my crease. That onto my brush, and ooh, that's nice. Compact onto there. Get that pretty saturated on there. I'm going to go ahead and take that same brush, and I'm going to take this lighter sandy color, and I'm going to blend that up to my highlight color. Yeah, that's looking nice. So I'm going to take that same color that I used to blend, that beige color, and I'm going to run that underneath too. That PoreEraser is still looking good. The iridescent orange here. Put that on my edge of my finger and just kind of run that right as close to my lash line as I can get it. Because I like that little pop of color on the bottom, and it really brings out the orange in my eyes. And I'm going to take this blending brush that I had, I'm going to take this same color and kind of work it up into that crease too, just to warm up that brown because it's looking really black compared to that orange. Yeah, very pleased with this palette. It was on sale, but even though I think it was $5.99 full price, I'll put that down below. But $5.99 full price for this is still really good, and these are awesome colors. My face is staying pretty matte. So I'm going to be using as another Wet n Wild product. It is the Idolize, almost a beige, or what's the color? It's called Pixie, but it's just a iridescent, almost a skin color. I'm going to run this along my waterline. I don't think I want to do an eyeliner with this. So it's a Wet n Wild soy and wheat protein formulated mascara. It says it's lash conditioning. The color is very black, so that's great. Enriched with acai oil. It's paraben free, panthenol to help protect and strengthen hair. Righto, so let's rip this package open. Ooh. Pull that out. It's got one of these kind of a traditional wands. Put this on my lashes. I'm excited. It looks really juicy, a really wet formula. So, and the brush is kind of angled a little bit, which is actually kind of nice. It feels very thin though, so if you see, it's not really doing much. Though it's a very thin formula, so I'm gonna have to keep adding more and more to get it to be really thick, but that's okay. It's supposed to be very black, but it doesn't look very black. It just makes my lashes look like I have dark lashes, and it looks very natural. I mean, it looks like it's giving me some length, but as far as volume goes, it is not doing a very good job at all. This would actually be a good formula on the bottom for my bottom lashes now that I think about it. So that is what they look like. See how that is barely there. So I think it's good for a really natural look, but I want my lashes to be a little bit darker and fuller. So I'm going to go in with my Colossal Volume Express from Maybelline, and the color is Glam Black. I'm going to go in with that on top. And this may be good to actually use that protein formula first and then put another mascara onto it. So a two-step process for this. So it looks a lot better. This is more of what I wanted. So now that I have put on my Colossal lash on top of it, I am happy with the finish. Again, this would be a great, I think, first thing to put on to protect them, and then put your normal mascara on top. Unless you wanted a supernatural look, not supernatural as an alien or demons, but like a natural, not supernatural. Okay, so I'm liking this look a lot. It looks pretty cool. Very orange and bright. So next I'm going to be taking, it's an Ulta contour brush in my Costal Scents contour palette, which is my favorite. I literally use this thing every single day. This tan color, just as my kind of contour primer almost, just before I put on that brown, so that it gives me a little bit of extra warmth underneath that, because I look like a vampire. So now I'm just going to take a little bit of that brown and contour with that. Just enough to give me a little bit of a slimming effect. I want my cheekbones to pop. So I'm going to take this light pinky color. It's kind of a peach pink actually. And I'm going to put that, yeah, that's nice. Put that on the apples of my cheeks and just lightly blend that up into my contour color. Yeah, that's nice. Just enough pink. City Proof Twistable. It's a colored lip balm, and the color is Fulton St Fuchsia. So it's obviously a very bright look. But I like to do a bright eye on a bright lip too, so I like that. And it kind of matches, if you can see, my dress floral from Forever 21, but it just kind of pulls in the yellows and the pinks, which is why I chose this pink gloss. So that's pretty. So this is the eyes. Alrighty, so this does conclude my look using my new Wet n Wild products as well as the Maybelline. Again, totally love this. My face looks really, really good, so this does make a huge difference, especially if you have lots of blackheads and kind of thicker pores because they're full of dirt and blackheads like me. So highly suggest this. I believe at Walgreens, I got it this morning. All of the Maybelline products are 30% off at Walgreens. I don't know if it's just mine, but I got it for $5. And instead of the, took $2 off, so instead of the $6.99 that it was, I got it for $4.99. So what a deal. An overview, this product is a good primer for your mascara. It doesn't really give any sort of volume. It's just a very natural look if you do use it on your own. So again, that's the Mega Protein Mascara from Wet n Wild. I think it's okay. The mattifying powder, I do like this. I feel like it looks okay right now. I'm interested to see how it goes during the day, but this would be a great touch-up powder for anybody later in the day. Maybe setting your powder with it, it may be too ashy, but later in the day for touch-ups, great product. The eyeshadows, totally love it. Again, it's Desert Festival. I think it's really, really great. All of the colors are really nice. So that is all of my products for my review. Everything was basically good. This is overall a very, very good review, a great purchase. If you're not subscribed to my channel, you can go ahead and subscribe if you'd like to. I would love it if you did, and I won't let you down. And give me a thumbs up if you love this as well. And have a beautiful day as always. Thank you so much for watching, and until next time, see you later. Bye!